Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Too nice. That'll bite you in the ass someday.
Here you are. I've watched your progress. It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okir? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? Old Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about the collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okir, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okir's data. Punch the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done. Kill Jador, Shepard. I do what I must to save my legacy.
Now what's this?
I think she's talked enough.
Not a problem. Understood. Destroy. I will rebuild. Enemies!
Right. On it. Heading in for the kill.
Affirmative.
My favorite thing.
Affirmative. I can take you all. Dead.
Defense systems active. Primary defenses online.
On it.
Take some hit.
There's footage dead.
Fly, bitch.
Heading in for the kill.
Clear the blast zone.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
If I knew why the Collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
Okir wasted his life to save this single Krogan?
Crack it open. Let's see what a pure Krogan's got.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll even help. I doubt anyone's ever asked for his opinion on anything.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
I don't care if they think I'm sassy.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested.
Sounds good. We keep on... Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under... The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
You look like you came
If
through
nothing
nowhere.
else, you know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus...
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. You know, I used to wonder...
There's no hiding, Jacob.
Don't
Not for any
worry.
of you.
This is... If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to me.
There's a Jeep talking voice.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitudes, she pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivation. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes advances on you. If you want her respect, think twice. Please warn... Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, I'm right at the stairs. Let me go through.
Hey,
Tell me about you. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Let's drop it, okay? Get back to whatever it is you think we can do.
Come on, go up these goddamn stairs.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squad?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FB.
I bet you could find them in the Omega markets if
Anything
you want.
else? Will do, Commander.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you are asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Come on, bro. Let's do this.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okir? Or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you. Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okir give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okir spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Just checking in, making sure
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Miranda. Probably take a break in whatever.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. No communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your
A
father?
businessman, but a very wealthy. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just
Maybe.
You are who you are.
That's easy. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you.
You've told me a lot about your father.
I never had one. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda.
Anytime, Commander.
You already talked to him, I forgot.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Anomaly detected.
Be warned. The experimental mechanics facility is under quarantine. For your
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Take it!
Gotcha.
We've been spotted.
I'll throw you like a toy!
They're as good as dead.
On the ground, now! Hostile! Hold fire, Shepard!
Neutralization initiated. Nothing can stop me! For a casualty. Watch the landing.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Commander Shepard. Enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker in entry. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Nick.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir, yes, sir.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight.
I'm sorry. Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion of 2 years.
What is this crap?
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
But you're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Yep, me too. I love this game.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I need to talk to the Council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food.
Whole damn Citadel.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
Space hamster. Hell yeah. Space fish. Yes. The fuck? Someone there? Holy shit. You did join. I was like, I thought I heard something. Scared me for a second.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated...
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits, Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Sure you could. Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
This is valuable.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk. They think every Krogan is dangerous. Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since even Prime, an initial surge in Patriarch enlistments was followed by a
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here.
This what passes for food out here. My tastes run more along the lines of edible.
This clanless is a thief.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like, and she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you. Good day, citizen. Welcome.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase.
A Volus was in here
And not
not
that I
too long.
saw. Come back
Hello?
soon, Shepard.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immuno booster? It's supposed.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
My bad. I'm good.
Welcome to Sarenis Applications.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were
Yeah, I've
dead.
been getting that a
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure
You
to
know, I
have
use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment.
You
Besides
wouldn't
the-
believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
What's up?
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Fucking not
That
my
will be
order.
splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion.
What? No. All I heard Brad say was
You know.
Welcome. The Zakara Ward Marketplace provides shopping.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a pleasant day.
You claim you didn't take his credit chit?
I just got a refund and look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on Del's part. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund the day he received, and then he said go to the warehouse.
Tupari, now available with dextro amino acids.
I'm Commander Shepard, and
The nerve enhancements say that. Good day, citizen.
a Volus was in here not
And
too
not
long.
that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
Come back soon.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob. I just want to protect him.
Shepard, we know times are tough. Station records show that you might only...
I'm Commander Shepard.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I
A
get you?
Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit
Oh,
chit?
yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks for your
I'll
time.
be here if you need anything.
Are you sure? Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
That already been on there. It's just running around.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
Did you get your
You're
wrong
missing
order?
the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah, yes, Reapers.
They say they messed up the order and get
Race of
another
sentient
3
starships
sent out to you.
allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional. And we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stopped by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
What's up?
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day.
Trying to beat this before Warzone comes out.
Sorry about that.
Why?
Udina's never gotten over
Why
the fact
not?
that I got the Council position instead of him.
What else can I do?
Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
To beat that.
Beat all three, yeah.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough.
I just started
got
on the
his
second one
uses.
last night.
And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though.
You haven't what?
It's like our repairs are annoying.
I've never played a
We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few
It's
days,
very
they've made it
sci-fi.
seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I don't really know anything about it.
Oh.
I mean, I know
I'm surprised
what it
no one
is,
can tell
obviously.
Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at.
I know it's like
Pieces have been
spacey.
rained all over the station.
It's
It was
spacey,
chaos.
a lot of
With Who knows how
dialogue.
many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it
There's
as
a lot
we
of
could.
Fallout,
But
space.
between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's
Not
no way
really.
to account for even half of that.
It's
thing.
its own
Another
genre.
reason why they don't want to acknowledge
The
what
closest
Sovereign
game that I
wants.
could... Have you ever played, like, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
No.
Or Dragon Age? It's like those
Last
two
I knew, we were
games.
still fighting holdouts.
So there's, like,
They're
dialogue options you pick. You could be
But they
either,
are
like,
increasingly
Renegade or...
disorganized. used.
Paragon
It's long
Paragon
since
is
stopped being
good.
Cold
Renegade is like
more like cleanup.
a bad,
Not that you can
or
ever
not bad
discount
guy,
them.
but like a more
But we haven't had serious
outlaw-ish
casualties
take.
for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave, and we send in a squad. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Knowing that, but I know how important it is. So I keep
Forget
trying.
Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help
I'm
me
too
stop
old to go racing across the front line.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you.
The combat's good, but I still think the third game is better with the
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
combat. And I really got it down with Andromeda, which that one was really good. Even though people didn't like it as much.
Oh, bullshit. As if the SPR wasn't powerful enough.
It is the best gun in the game.
Bro, right now, I'm watching Tim the Tap Man.
Yeah.
Him and a bunch of these guys, they're running around with the SPR.
Commander, you
iron
received a new
sights
message at your
with
private
the
terminal.
Canted red dot. And they aim with the canted red dot.
Ew.
And it's like, it basically, if the dot's on them, it's a hit. It's pretty disgusting. I'm gonna have to try that tonight. Just for shits and giggles.
I've been using the canted, and you don't even have to aim. You just have to. You're right. Just get it on the
general
green
area.
dot.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel
I
hidden
did
away
use
in
the
cargo
Lockwood
bays.
last night, lever
It's
action.
nice to be able to look out a
the first
window for a
time.
change.
I was using it
Mess
on,
Sergeant Gardner might just be an
border
evil
map.
genius.
Like
Emphasis on the
traffic
evil.
and shit.
People think he's a
And,
bad cook on
I was
purpose,
getting some
like he's
fucking
trying to teach
claps
them
on
a
some
lesson.
people.
I think his ramen is okay.
Commander, those provisions you I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems
That
a
was
little
fucking
camp.
disgusting.
Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Backwell. Okay.
What's up?
This is what I'm talking about. Pause your screen real quick. There you game.
Yep.
Watch this. 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's how broken that laser sight is. Watch.
I'm surprised he's. Oh yeah.
This is a good nade first off. Watch this. Why? Ready?
Is he playing?
Look, ready?
How is he aiming
Bro,
down
he
sight
didn't
so
even fucking
quick?
barely flick to the guy.
How is he aiming down so quickly?
Look at this. Watch. It's because all you gotta do is turn it. It's not actually aiming. Is that not just ridiculous? Like, the
Yeah,
gun's
that's-
already broken. They had to add the canted sight.
And then he has a silencer on there. Is he
Yeah.
only running it with the longer barrel and it looks like is that the shorter
I don't even
barrel?
think he's using the longer barrel. I think he's using the stock barrel.
Stock barrel and the canted. Yeah.
Because
That's pretty
it's
broken.
so much
I'm done.
faster than ADS because it's not aiming. It's just turning the gun.
I'm just happy I'm done with that gun. It was annoying trying to level it up.
Well, will say I did level up the SPR really quickly, but it's hard not to. It's easy as fucking kill this with.
Yeah.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
The people want to hear your story. You presented your case. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Are you still watching?
Now, Shepard.
No.
You may object to my
like the worst
methods,
thing in the
but
world?
we're on the same
World,
side.
like you're shooting
We're
someone?
back. Your news.
You shoot
I just
him,
want to give
you
your
get behind
story its
cover,
due.
You wait, you wait, you wait, and then as soon as you go run to push him, and your gun goes
Sources
down,
claim
they peek
you
the
were at the
corner,
heart of the
you die while
Presidium
you're
during the
trying to
Battle
get
of the
your gun back
Citadel.
Yeah.
If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel
This
Council.
is Call of Duty timing.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance
You just
lost
try to
8 cruisers.
enact the Call of Duty timing so you can get the edge on them.
Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. Everyone in the Fifth Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all men, and so do
Look
you.
back. Look back.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard,
Like sometimes
first
I
humans,
like run and
check
look
this.
back, like turn,
We get
run
it?
a couple steps and then turn back
Great.
and look.
Bull rushed on my own show.
You can't beat Call of Duty time. It's just a physical impossibility. You will just get fucked.
I know.
That's why I'm not big on camping. Like, you know, on Invasion, that's different. You know, it's bots. You know, the bots are super predictable.
Yeah.
Go. But you can't camp on TDM because, I mean, especially this map, you can come
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium.
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind them. Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply. Independent from... The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is the Leosanis' gift shop.
Where's that
And
gift
the market's downstairs.
When I borrowed one.
Everything would be so much simpler. The only place I know of.
Thanks for your time.
If you get up to the Presidium, check out the DeMille Tower.
Hear about anything interesting?
I don't know. Let me know if you change your mind.
Oh my god, the music's so loud.
I love how Vader posted it like
Reminds me of a latrine in purgatory. 7 guys came at me. Guards and prisoners. Split one's head open. Snapped the spine of another.
Welcome. The Zakara Ward Promenade.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena.
Adrian has?
Do you have any games you'd like to trade
He
in?
has a 3090.
Credits toward a new game.
Is it 3090 Ti?
Yeah. He bought it when it was on sale for $1,000.
How the fuck? How the fuck is he only getting 123 FPS?
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What? I told you. Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Welcome to
I know,
Citadel
Penguin.
Newsnet. I'm Emily Kwan.
Hardcore shit.
Officials in the Systems Alliance
Fucking
remain
shoot
tight-lipped
house.
about the recent disaster.
Yep. Shoot house.
For fucking sure.
Is that the one with the building on one side and then like that just little bit of cover on the other side? Shoot house. No. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
Shoot house is the one from the last Modern Warfare, where you got like it's like 3 lanes. It's hard to say. Like you go, if you start from the back on one side, there's like the junkyard on the right. There's like
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about. There's the building on one side that you can run through at the top.
Yeah.
And then on the other side was just like a little wall that you could peek over.
Yeah, and you can peek over on both sides. And basically the whole game was people just volleying shots back and forth from that wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Demographics. Oh damn, I do. Alright, Call of Duty. NVIDIA DLSS 3. I feel like they just came out with DLSS.
How may I help?
I have a present for you.
Sarah's ice brandy.
DLSS 3.
You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original. I won't make the same mistake again. Why
You
don't
crack
we...
open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have
That's
gotten
it,
a
Penguin.
tour
I'm
of duty
throwing
on
a
any
4090
Alliance
in my
ship.
computer.
Why'd you really leave?
Send it.
Maybe
Full
it's
sending.
less about leaving.
At least wait for
more
the
about staying.
PI.
As a military doctor, I mostly treat
And I'd
people
wait
who
until
are
they
in
get the
bad shape.
burning
Often
cables
they die.
situated.
And if I can help them, they move
I
on.
still need to play the new Plague Tale.
Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No,
Dude,
not lacking
all I'm
for
waiting for
Jeff.
is a day before to come out.
Joko will always have Vrolik syndrome. He would never admit it, but he need. I wish it weren't.
That game's gonna be so sick.
Sadly, it's true.
To the people we care
May
for.
we never.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Oh, guess what? Did you see the guns that they're dropping with the first season pass?
Or yeah. No, I haven't.
Honey Badger. The Honey Badger, which is one of my favorite guns. They're bringing back the M13.
Interesting.
And, shit, what was the other one? Fuck, can't remember what the other one was. Shit. I don't remember.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the terminus
the
systems.
raft, Penguin.
Precisely the type of person Hawk
The
respects.
raft.
I took the liberty of giving you a reputation.
The game?
Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly.
There's another game that
Just
I think you would
don't
be
start
interested in
talking
playing
business
that's
with
kind of
him,
like that. It's called
and you'll be
Grounded.
fine.
It's like that Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game.
Oh, I know what you're fucking talking about. But it's
Remind
not building
me,
a raft.
what kind of man are we dealing with?
You're surviving
Hawk's a weapons
insects
dealer
and
and smuggler.
building a base.
He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than
There
that,
was
he's
something
not so
about
bad.
raft that
Rich,
just made it
charismatic, willing.
I take it I'm wearing this
you,
getup for a
you look great. You should wear this stuff
know
more
what it
often.
was.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is
think it was
throwing a
just the
party
idea
for his
of, like,
closest friends.
we were all
A
floating
couple
on
dozen
raft.
of the worst liars,
Everyone
cheaters,
had
and
to do
mass
something
murderers you'll
else.
ever want to meet. All
everything
bringing
kind of
gifts
relied on
as a
other people
tribute
doing
to the
something
man
too.
himself.
You know, like if we were gonna catch and build shit, you know, you were gonna have to cook, but someone was
Our
gonna have
tribute
to
is
fish.
a
Everyone
lovely
had their
statue
own
of your old friend Saren,
job to
rendered
do.
with loving detail and filled to the
Yeah,
brim
'cause I
with our
mean,
weapons and armor.
ultimately,
You can
that
keep your
big-ass
pistol
boat
as
that
long
I
as
have
it's
now,
concealed. They won't
even
hassle
just
you
me,
over a
it would
sidearm.
just be non-stop.
Once
running
inside,
around
we'll make our
to
way
get
to Hawk's
that
vault
big of a
door,
ship to
somewhere in the
function
back
all
of the
time.
ballroom. Then, we case the security and start
So
peeling
I'd
away the layers.
constantly be
The
running
statue
around
should be
trying
there,
to build
waiting for you to crack it
biofuel,
open and arm up.
because there's fucking like 10 fucking engines.
Then we
on
just
it.
waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hawk. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've
So,
heard a lot
every
about
assault
you.
rifle's
You've
done
been
now.
very busy
Every battle
lately, if the
rifle's
extra
done.
net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble.
3 of the 8
To you.
SMGs are done.
You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your
I
companion
just
to
hope
remain
they're a little bit
outside.
better with
You
balancing
understand
guns this time around with Warzone. It kind of sucked that there wasn't really a variety of guns when you were playing Warzone. It was just everyone using the same gun or the same loadouts.
Yeah, because certain
Care to
guns are
explain
better.
why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
I've got 3
Enjoy
of
the
the 6 marksman
party.
rifles done.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Just gonna have to save here because I don't think I'm gonna have time to finish this before I have to leave. continue this later.